more fun fact. Guys, do you know that Spain officially does not have any law on nudity? Well, also, Spain has more than 8,000 beaches, recognized beaches where people actually go. So, next time if you're in Spain, do try to look out for one of these beaches and go and explore it. I hope you like the fun fact. I love you, Spain.
Hi, beautiful folks. How are you? Welcome to the class. Today, we are going to discuss imperfect continuous for verbs ending with AR. Well, it sounds a bit technical, folks, but here's the thing. When we talk about past, there are two kinds of past tenses. One is imperfect, and the other is preterite. So, the difference between imperfect and preterite is that, in simple words, imperfect is used in a tone or in a situation where you were trying to say something but it was not complete in itself. The action was not complete in itself, right? And so there was something left to it. That's where you use imperfect. And when you talk about past and it is complete in itself, then you use preterite. Yeah, I hope that is clear now. So let's move on, folks. The overall objective of the class is to be able to say things like I was doing something, you were doing something, he or she was doing something, we were doing something, you guys were doing something, and they were doing something. Well, and the example that we're going to take today is hablar, which of course ends with a, which means to speak. However, this concept is valid for all the verbs in Spanish which end with ar and are regular. And we already know that regular verbs are those verbs which have a standard approach of getting conjugated. Let's move on, folks. The rule is very simple. We first of all need to have imperfect conjugation of estar, which means to be, temporary, and then add to it a word which is formed by replacing ar with ando in hablar. And ando plays the role of something like ing. Yeah. So here is the perfect imperfect conjugation of estar in our favorite table: first person, second person, third person, singular, plural. Let's take a look. Estaba means I was. Estabas means you were. Estaba means he or she was. Estábamos means we were. Estabais means you guys were. Estaban means they were. Folks, you would have already realized that both first person and third person are exactly same. Estaba. But that's how the language is, and we have to respect it first of all. But based on context, you'll always come to know what is what, whether it is first person or third person. Well, folks, let's continue and let's see how the result looks like when we combine each of these words with the word formed by replacing ar with ando. So the first one is estaba hablando, means I was speaking. Estabas hablando, you were speaking. Estaba hablando, he or she was speaking. Estábamos hablando, we were speaking. Estabais hablando, you guys were speaking. And in the end, estaban hablando, they were speaking. Well, folks, that was about the class today. I hope you learned and enjoyed this beautiful concept where now you can talk in continuous tone in past and, to be precise, imperfect. If you wish to continue learning from me, please subscribe to my channel. Till next session, take care, goodbye, ciao ciao. Bueno, estudiantes, espero que han estudiado algo muy importante hoy y así que siguen aprendiendo y estudiando con mi canal. Bueno, muchas gracias. Hasta luego. Chao, chao.